Hey there, everybody. My name is Gold, and welcome back to the H-Cast with my co-hosts, Mlord Plays, and down here we got Pilsbury. Hey, go ahead and say.
Up.
How do you do?
Since the last time we've talked, I have begun watching One Piece. Rather peak, you know. I mean, Arlong Park, Ami backstory specifically.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
I can't wait. I'm gonna get a text later today, and Jacob's gonna be the walk to Arlong Park. He'll finally see it. 'Cause he's probably like 2 episodes away, and he'll be like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my goodness.
Because they play, the theme that they always play, the bum bum
Overtaken.
overtaken.
Mm-hmm.
That's that plays behind this moment. I mean, it's just the best thing ever.
One Piece, more like
Overtaken
One
is the
Peak,
one.
you know.
God, see, at
I
least one
wouldn't
of us,
beg to
at least
differ,
one
but
of
I
you guys
guess.
likes it, because Andrew's a hater.
I don't. I like it. It's just like I want to watch other stuff.
So I don't know if this video is gonna, or if the podcast episode is gonna go up before the all the together. If it not, then
Didn't it just go up?
well, I mean the like
Like
edited
the
version.
ones he made.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Because we're editing, or at least I'm editing all of that together. So
Yeah.
that's been an interesting adventure.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
I
it's-
think I'm like
they're
a
all
little
pretty
under
good.
halfway.
We did a lot.
Yeah,
We're doing a lot more today.
we
Yeah.
sure are. On this episode of the H-Cast.
On this episode.
This guy.
Great H.
Well, I guess we'll start with My Hero.
Yeah.
I liked it. It wasn't nothing like big happened, I would say. Actually, it's not true. The ending where he took his quirk. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he took fierce wings.
That's twice. Yeah, I was telling Jacob, I thought the sludge guy was twice because of the sludge until I realized he's not alive, so it couldn't have been twice. It was just the sludge fella, who I don't care about, but I guess it's cool
Yeah.
that he was there.
It reminded me of the My Hero Bridge thing. There's like an abridged series that people did of My Hero, and Deku saves Bakugo or whatever, and then Bakugo goes like, "Why the hell did you do that? I had him right where I want him." And Deku says, "What, 6 inches down your throat?" And I thought that was funny.
That's what your whole thing. He's like 6 inches down Shinzo's throat at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good. Next week though,
Ooh.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it'll
Next
it'll
week's
be
gonna
here.
Great.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know when the fuck we're gonna talk
Actually-
about it because
We won't.
Andrew and I are busy next week.
We won't be here next week.
I'm watching it. Well, I'll be at your house at 4 a.m. I will be watching it when it drops. I don't
Oh
care.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
I mean, you
I'll
have to.
probably- I'll take a break and watch it.
It's called I Am Here. Like, it's gotta be peak.
It's gotta be.
If it's not the
Oh,
best
yeah,
episode
yeah.
of the series, I will kill myself.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
You heard it. Here.
If the HCast doesn't continue, you know why.
You know what? We're gonna replace you with
Seneca.
Hoochie 967.
No.
Yeah. I'd take that trade.
When is he coming on the pod? Like,
Tomorrow.
we're gonna have
Seneca or Nikki.
Nikki.
No. Never.
We're gonna have every member of the Foolish Five on the pod.
No.
An
This is the Foolish
8-person
Four now.
podcast
Max
would go
dropped out.
crazy.
One of them
It's the
left
Foolish- Huh? Yeah.
already. They haven't even posted.
I know. They were filming the other day.
Wow.
How sick.
I'm excited. You know, I'm subscribed and ready.
I'm
No,
not.
yeah, I got notifications on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
I don't
happy.
care where I am. I will be watching it when the Foolish Four, I guess, drops their first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Yes.
to change all the layouts. And they all look good though. Like the profile picture is hot, but now there's only 4.
I think it was the guy who dropped out who made it too. So
Oh,
That's
so
all
they will
gone.
just be keeping it then and just moving
screwed.
on.
I thought Nikki made it, to be honest.
no.
I suppose.
I suppose.
All right.
I think that's all we needed to cover before we get into the segment, to be honest.
Right.
Unique, interesting subject change. Welcome to the next segment of the podcast. So today, I think we were talking about it. Like, we've been talking about doing this for a couple times. Today, what we're gonna do is we are going to go through and make quirks for each other because it was like we're on the subject of making quirks for folks. Why not do it for us? There is a catch. The two people who are not the person have to make the quirks. That didn't make sense at all. So I'll give you an example. If we're making a quirk for Jacob, Matt and I get to make the quirk. Jacob has no say in it. If we're making a quirk for Matt, it's Jacob and I who are making a quirk. Matt has no say in it. And if they're making a quirk for me, it's them two. I have no say in it. So, ruining friendships time. Let's get to it. Who wants to go first?
I say Jacob and I do you first.
That's what I was
Why
gonna
not?
say.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe here. Let me just pull up the picture real quick. Maybe perchance it could have something to do with
All the many crimes he's committed.
patricide, fratricide, mass murder, whatever, and implied rape.
I don't know if you can say that. Actually,
I probably
we're gonna
can't.
do the same thing for you.
You have to cut that probably.
I will
I'm gonna do
not.
the same.
It's just gonna.
It's just gonna be there.
Gonna
It
rot
could
on
be
me,
there.
You know?
I mean, if you look up that picture of Doflamingo, it's like, it's there.
Yeah,
So
it is there.
I don't know if we can be serious or we could be funny.
I think
My
it's- I think
immediate thought
combination
was
of
the
both.
quirk being master writer.
I was gonna have something. I was thinking about something to do with all the pictures I have of him. To just be like he could just like take right of he's gone.
He's leaving. We've ruined the
Wow,
friendship already.
he just could. I outed him for all of his crimes, and he just left.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? The cops are here to take him. That's what he's doing.
I'll tell Nikki to come down to the mic and take over. Yeah, we could do writer. We can do like whatever he write. I feel like that's got to be a quirk where like whatever they write, it just like exists.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a quirk
Are you
already.
talking about that
There's
one?
maybe I'm thinking there's a One Piece
You're
fellow
thinking.
who
You're
can
thinking
like
of
do that.
scribbled knots. Is what you're thinking of.
I'm totally thinking scribble knots. There's a samurai in One Piece who can like he paints things and they just like exist. So I guess that maybe then.
There's
So
a
yeah,
character in
I
Naruto
think,
like that too.
yeah, so I like that one.
Yeah. Anything he writes just happens.
Exists.
Honestly, I'll tell you, that's exactly what I was going to give myself. So.
Hero name the Skrunkler.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, it has to
absolutely.
be.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mhm.
All right, who's up?
Andrew Handesek. Hero name, the Skrunkler.
You just dropped my
Master
last
writer.
name.
Your
You just
last
dropped
name's
my
gotta
last
be,
name.
I've said your last name.
Yeah,
before,
you call
probably.
he
Probably.
calls you Handesek all the time.
All right, I suppose so.
I can cut
Jacob's
it from the
gonna
pod
share
if you need, though.
No,
I don't want our
Jacob's gonna have
6
to keep-
viewers to.
James, have to cut this whole segment because I said you. I said you implied did something, and I don't think.
I implied that one word.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go to Matt now because,
Okay.
of course. Okay. So we could again do the exact same thing for him because he's also committed all of those crimes.
Right.
It's just not true. There's no proof. And you killed Bokuto, so that's also up there.
That's not true.
It
Okay.
is.
What's that flag back there? What's that
It's a
flag
Milwaukee
back
Brewers flag.
there? Are you sure?
Yeah, there's a grill.
Okay.
That's a grill.
What kind of pride flag is that?
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Why
Milwaukee
is there a
Brewers
grill
pride
on a
flag.
pride flag? I've never seen that
Fuck
one before.
you. I just like the Brewers. You're a hater.
Yeah, they're cool.
Let
I
me
didn't know they
think.
made pride flags for people though.
You eat gay Rice Krispie treats. Don't say it.
I grabbed the first one that was there. Okay, that was purely accidental.
Sounds like irrefutable proof to me.
That's
That
what I'm
was
saying.
completely accidental. All right, so story time, really quick, and then we'll get back to giving Matt a quirk.
It's gonna be a 3-hour.
I'm just gonna cut
We
this
gotta-
whole part.
Yeah, so we went to Noodles and Company after bowling. Matt and I went to Noodles and Company, and we
Yeah.
go up there and I order, and the guy's like, "Oh, there's a deal where if you it's like $1 more, and then you get a free Rice Krispie treat with your Wisconsin mac and cheese and drink." And so I'm like, "Oh, all right, I'll do that."
Yeah.
So I gave him the $1, and he was like, "Grab a Rice Krispie treat." And I grabbed the first one I saw, and I turned it, and I walked over to get my drink. I turned it around. So it had like Lucky Charms marshmallows in it.
Mhm.
And so I didn't really bat an eye because I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I suppose so. I
Mhm.
turned it around and it had a big old pride sticker on it. And I was like, oh, this guy probably thinks I'm gay. I guess so.
Oh,
And
they
you
got
don't
you.
want-
You just
And
made
so
fun of me
you
the entire
You
time.
didn't like this Rice Krispie treat?
Well, it was all right.
I just want,
It's
I just
I was
want
gonna-
everybody at home to know that my Roomba is now coming back into this room to dump all of its content, so it's gonna get insanely loud in a second.
Wonderful.
No, I would never.
No, it's coming. It's unstoppable.
There was
Hold
one
on.
Cage Lock episode where we were drilling, where my dad was drilling, and I didn't.
I don't even know if we used. I used like -5 voice
Here it
clips.
comes. It's coming.
Any day now.
Give it a minute. There it is.
He's moving.
Hey, buddy.
He's on his way.
That's our first guest on the podcast.
Hold on.
Is
It's
the
just
Roomba?
Just
It's
give
the
it a second.
Roomba. We can't hear anything.
No, just give it a second. It's still figuring it out back there.
It's taking
park-
its sweet ass time.
It's parking right now.
It's
gotta get
it's
his-
parallel parking. It's got to take a minute.
Yeah, so,
Oh, there we go.
All right, oh, there it is. Oh, I can see it now.
yeah, it's
You got it, buddy.
just give her a second.
And he almost there. Yeah.
Come on. Hey.
Hell yeah.
I guess it's not gonna do it.
Jacob Spikes
no,
is
there
gonna
we go.
cheat.
That all the time. Still
Did
get
not
here.
hear it.
Oh, you
Get
can't
out.
on the pod though. Don't worry.
Wonderful.
Jacob's saying like the audio levels just like go all the way to the red.
All right, we're good.
All right, wonderful.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get back to
didn't
the
hear it,
meta.
but it made me think of those TikToks where you know, like people record like Weezer concerts on their DS and then it only hears like it's like completely you can't hear any of it until the riff of Buddy Holly. It's like perfect.
That's good. Anyway.
Okay.
Are
So
we talking
so
about-
what should we what quirk should we give Matt?
I've known Matt
know.
for nearly 2 years now.
I've known Matt for nearly a decade now. Actually, it's over a decade.
There's just one thing I know about him. It's that he graduated middle school a couple of years ago.
He did.
He does
It
have
is.
Jacob does have the picture of me, the sign.
I got my sign over there. I can go grab it.
My
Let me
sign's
think.
right
I don't
there.
know. You know, you're kind of boring,
just a
man.
fella.
I don't know what to tell
Yeah,
you.
you're
Thanks,
boring.
man.
You're really boring. You've nothing.
Thanks.
Nothing.
You've nothing.
Assholes. Piece of
Fuck
shit.
you. Well, if I know
Fuck
Matt,
you.
I know he wears glasses. So
He does wear glasses.
We
He
all
does
wear
wear-
glasses.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah,
I have contacts. in
but
right now.
I'm not wearing either. I don't own contacts. I'm not wearing the glasses, so therefore I am a-okay.
I don't own
Fuck.
contacts either.
That was our
Yeah,
only
but I
dirt
can
on
That's
it.
see
my
it
only
now.
defining characteristic.
You know what? Screw you. Your whole body are glasses.
Yeah,
I'm just
You're just a-
glasses. That's
you're
all. it
glasses.
is.
you're just glasses.
You
You're a
have-
heteromorph. You're just glasses.
You have such good eyesight. You can see people up to 100. You basically have the Byakugan.
Sick.
Yeah,
I'm
It
just
is
glasses, man.
you're just glasses, man.
Hey, that quirk is useful.
It's not bad.
No
Was it-
hindrance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What
it's
if
no
what if we
hindrance.
include that you can like see through walls too?
I'm
as
just
long
good
as-
with eyes, you know.
As long as
He's
you're
like
searching.
X-ray vision. He just has X-ray vision.
Right. So that means actually you're just a creep. So glad we got that settled.
Yeah. Yeah, we got
Sick.
that.
Yeah, I'm glad that this is what's happening.
You're like if Moneta and Sanji, the worst parts of both of them were put together.
Count the pedophiles.
Oh hey, there's my dog.
Oh hey, dog.
He likes to go under my desk.
Wonderful. Good for him.
His
Our
name is
second
Billy.
guest on the pod.
Ooh.
The Roomba and then
Come here.
the dog. There he is. What a dog. Oh, there he is.
Is
I love
11 or 12.
Ah,
Get under the desk. Go away.
perfect. Wonderful. All right. Yeah, that was very uneventful. I did not. I know.
give
Let me
one to
let me
the
scroll
hero.
through my photo album. Let me see if I got a good picture of Matt that I can.
I have plenty good pictures of you that I could show.
Well, I don't know what I wanna. Bad opinions, man. How about that?
Bad opinions, man.
Yeah.
I have good opinions. You don't like One Piece.
I didn't say I didn't like One Piece. I just wanted to watch
You
other
don't like
stuff.
you don't like One Piece.
That sounds like an L opinion. Pretty
You
peak.
sound like an opinion. Shut up. I don't know. I don't have any like amazing pictures of Mount Lincoln.
Don't know what bro is.
He's got a sword.
The wall.
He can have a sword at his.
Boomer, are you okay? Boomer.
He can have the eyesight thing, and then he can have a sword too, so it works. What a dog! All right. Shall we? So Matt visit low. Here,
I'm
do
just
the
glasses
thing.
fella.
Do the thing.
Oh.
Jacob does not know how to pronounce my last name.
I was gonna make a joke, but I want to see if Jacob can make the joke first.
Matt Mazidlo. Hero name? Glasses Man.
Got it right.
Quirk? Insane eyesight. He can see through walls and track people up to 100 miles away.
He also has a sword.
He also has a sword.
There we go.
Not part of his quirk, he just has. It's important.
He also has a sword. All right, wonderful. I was expecting Ms. Dildo, but
Yeah.
But I got it. Did I win?
Yeah.
Pronouncing?
Yeah,
You did actually, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, that's
All right. I'm gonna. I have to do the next.
okay.
All right.
Jacob.
Let's do for Jacob.
Jacob. I mean, he hates orphans. I mean, that's
He does hate orphans.
Hero name, orphan hater.
Yeah. He has the power to beat up any orphan beyond repair.
His
Yeah,
hatred.
it's crazy.
His hatred of orphans, like, empowers him. Like it's like rage.
Yeah.
You know.
Perfect.
I just keep pictures
He's
of
got-
orphans in my wallet just to.
Well, it's like how you know how Ares on Deku's back in the one arc. It's like the koalas on your back, and he's just feeding you the hatred of orphans.
Yeah. Perfect. They don't get the thing. Let me pull up the picture. Editor, put the koala picture on screen.
Bam.
Boop, right there.
So
Oh,
like
look at
Jacob, the koala makes Jacob stronger, but it doubles his strength.
Of course. Let me get the koala.
So like if he went to go kick the shit out of Nami,
Whoa.
He could go beat the
No
shit
wonder
out
I
of
don't
Nami.
like her.
yeah. Then she's like, so like if he were to hurt Luffy, like it would be strong. If he were to hurt Nami, she's dead basically.
No.
Or beating the shit out of an orphan tomorrow.
That's the koala he would have on his back.
Tomorrow.
All right, so I'm good with this quirk.
Beating the shit out of an orphan tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
thought
with
it was
this quirk.
today.
I thought it was
Today,
today.
no, all right, at least I won't be late.
What's
Alright, what's his name?
What's the hero name? Orphan beater.
That's
Gotta
the
be
quirk.
Rich Mulch.
Rich
Gotta
Mulch?
be
Yeah,
Rich
Rich Mulch.
Mulch.
Rich Mulch.
All right, who's doing the thing? You or me?
Why can't you? Why Jacob not doing it?
Because
You
it's
can do
for
it.
me.
For himself?
No, you gotta
That's
do
fine.
it.
Alright.
Gotta do
Like
it.
President Mike can
wonderful.
narrate himself.
All right. I
Actually,
think.
I think
Okay,
he
so
does.
orphan. How do you pronounce your last name?
It's up to you, man. However you pronounce it's how it's pronounced.
Figure it out, man.
Fuck.
You would know what my
Because I
last
know
name
you
is.
told Matt specifically it wasn't pronounced one of the two ways. It was either Houghton or Houghton, and I don't remember which one it was.
Do you
I
know,
mean, you have
Matt?
50-50 shot.
Do you know?
I do.
All right.
Okay.
I
do.
think it was that Houghton was wrong, so I'm gonna go Houghton. But it's fine.
Alrighty, let's hear it.
Jacob Houghton, hero name Orphan Beater.
Nope,
He has the power to fuck. What?
it's Rich Mulch.
Oh, it's Rich. Fuck. Okay, let me do that again. Okay. See, it's fine. It's fine. This is why Jacob should be doing it.
Yeah,
Any
I know.
day now.
You get over
Okay,
the
okay,
hump
okay.
of like
You
feeling
got it.
embarrassed about it. You just gotta go
Which
past.
Yeah, wow,
I know.
yeah.
Jacob Houghton, hero name Rich Mulch. He has the power to beat up any orphan, and his koala that he has on his back gives him super strength or some fucking thing.
Super orphan beating powers.
Super orphan beating powers. Wonderful.
But
Those are all going in a short.
before we get on to the next segment, I do want to show this mainly to Jacob. I found all my traps in my portal,
Yo,
and I look what I have. I forgot I had this.
I used to have the chaos trap. I don't know what happened to it. Speaking of which, I have all mine right here.
I couldn't find my. There's one I couldn't find.
Skylanders. Okay.
Look who it is.
All my Skylanders are like in a bucket
Yeah,
over
look who
there.
it is. It's the guy.
It's Ghost Roaster.
Oh. Yeah, these are all the ones that I have left. I donated the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
mine are in a bucket. I lost one of my traps, but I don't know which element it was because I don't know all the elements.
I had Skylanders that were worth like hundreds of dollars. It was crazy, but I just donated them to Goodwill because I didn't know.
I think I have one that is worth it. I have the light guy from Trap Team with the sword.
Yeah.
He's probably the highest value one I have.
I bit him a lot. I was a weird kid. I like put things in my mouth.
I did too.
I thought you said you like would bid on him like an auction.
$3.
And you were like, no, I just ate him.
All right. Anyway, that took up an entire 21 minutes. We have an infinite amount of time to talk about this next segment, which is,
Of course.
if these main characters had a curse technique / domain expansion, how would they work? And also, how strong would they be in comparison to Satoru Gojo?
Same list as last time for the My Hero one.
So, shall I pull up the list?
You shall.
You shall.
Okay. Our first one is Deku.
Fuck.
Yeah. So curse technique.
Let
Just
me
be, and like
look
some curse techniques also have like drawbacks too, right?
Right.
So kind of got to factor that because quirks, like for the most part, don't really.
I think his can just be like super strength, but it hurts him. It's like basic, but you know.
Kind of like how I'm thinking, kind of like how Aki, to use the sword, he has to like
Yeah.
give up part of his hand
Mhm.
or whatever, like hurt himself. Like
No.
Deku,
What?
yeah, doesn't like hurt himself. It like takes years off his life.
Yeah, years off his life. It doesn't hurt him in the moment.
Yeah, does it like cuts his hand?
You know?
Yeah, that's why he's got the bandage, right? That's what the girl said.
I don't know. I haven't seen Chainsaw Man in a year.
That's what the pedophile girl said.
I do. She's great. You know, she's the best second best character in the show.
Not a high bar.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, I looked up the definition of curse techniques. Basically, it said that cursed energy is like the electricity, and curse techniques are like science. And there's two ways you can apply it, which is lapse, and which is why his is called lapse blue, because it's blue and red. But lapse means like the cursed energy application. Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I like the idea that he can just use his strength, but then his output depends how much damage he takes.
He could just have like a super strength technique, or he just what if right here he just has like a lot of ability to control his like cursed energy, and so he can put it into like his arms to power his punch. He can like push out cursed energy, and that's like his black whip. He can store cursed energy, and that's like his Fajin.
Yeah. What
You know
the
what I'm
fuck? What is that? Yeah. The car. No. I also have a funny idea for like one of the characters on this list. We actually could have used it for Deku, but it wouldn't really make sense. Like currently.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll talk about it once it's for Subaru. So
I just think his would be some sort of like insane cursed energy like application.
Yeah. Checks out.
Which he just has a shit ton of cursed energy.
Yeah, but his technique burns a lot more cursed energy than other people's. I'd say that's be his drawback, you know.
As for domain.
Well, domain doesn't necessarily have to be technique, because it's like an extension of the mind of the user.
Yeah.
What if
I don't
it's
know what he would have.
Hear me out. His domain
Heron.
expansion is I am here. And it's just like a Shikigami version of All Might just appears.
Like Maharaga, but it's All Might.
Yeah.
Perfect. I am here.
I am
Are we
here.
doing,
Oh,
are we doing
Domain
the
expansion.
domain expansion? I am here.
yeah,
Domain
that works.
expansion.
I can't do that hands on.
I
could
am
just do
here.
I am here.
Okay, well, I mean, there's not really like a character that's like. There's no present Mike for this series though, so. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, we could just scrunkle on through unless you want to do narration.
Nah, because that means I'd have to follow it up and do
Yeah,
another video of it. And like,
I don't want to do that.
next we have Tanjiro.
Yeah.
All right.
I was doing a Jujutsu Kaisen D&D campaign, and I created a guy who I think curse technique wise would work great for Tanjiro. He has the ability to absorb like an element, and then he can like push it through. He has a sword, like has an affinity for elements, and he can just like push it through, and he does different types of damage. What element he's absorbed?
Mm-hmm.
So he like carries a
I was
box and
thinking-
matches on him, you know.
So you just light it up, yeah.
That's pretty good, I would say. I think that's.
I was also
perfect.
thinking something like we could do, like we were doing a smell for the quirk, and it could be like he could track her spirits or something like that.
Yeah, I just want to make it different than the quirks because like
Yeah,
there's
that's
that's why having these characters have like multiple facets to them. Like nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll do the element one.
Yeah. So, yeah, because I was like, wow, that kind of like it just came to me whenever I was thinking about it just now. Because then he could do like Hinokami Kagura, water breathing.
I think actually here I have an idea because I have an idea for the domain. So I could say like, well, because Tanjiro like he's used other breathing, like he's used fire breathing. I think he's used thunder breathing. So I think we
when you flip that out.
I say we keep sun breathing out because in his domain it's kind of not really. I guess it's kind of spoilers. Basically, like it's no like direct thing. At the final fight, he uses all like 13 forms of sun breathing against Muzan.
Which is like
so his
Sunflower
domain
Pierce, all that stuff. Yeah, all those fun
Yeah,
ones.
so his domain could just like make him stronger, faster, whatever in the domain, and then he can use the techniques of sun breathing in rapid succession, or maybe like without. He can still use sun breathing in his base form, but just like not as fast. Like it requires a lot more cursed energy to use.
We gotta come up with a name for the domain.
That's right. And in regards to, but like in the sun breathing, if he's using it in the domain, he essentially has an extra amount of cursed energy just for sun breathing techniques.
Right.
I feel like the way he does it is he uses like each technique and it's like a dance, and then he unlocks like a final form or something, or like he creates a new form at the end.
Yeah.
Domain expansion. Yumokage Kagura.
Yeah, we could just.
So you mean like, it could be like the domain is just like a vast like fiery landscape, and there's like, and then he's able to just move like a lot quicker, and like he's like constantly absorbing the sunlight or whatever.
The sun is kind of just like a microcosm for just giving him cursed energy to use all of those techniques in that much section. And
then next is Asta, which this one, so the first thing that I thought of was like he doesn't have like a curse technique. He has a reversed curse technique only. Like all of his damage is like how Maharaga's blade. He can just like summon a sword of nothing but pure positive curse. And then he just like gets to use that. Yeah. Because it like nullifies cursed energy and it like kills spirits instead.
Holy moly.
Holy moly.
I couldn't tell you a domain for this fellow though.
I don't know Asta, so I can't contribute to this conversation.
How about his domain? His domain could be like to where no curse techniques can activate. Like including his, so it's just pure physical, just raw.
Just because he's like jacked.
Yeah, he is jacked. There's a little time skip, like a 6 month time skip, where he goes from like regularly jacked to like super jacked, like
super jacked, yeah.
Super jacked.
Yeah, I've seen him at the end. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's a.
His
Black
nose would
Clover
fit through doorways.
over. Is Black Clover over?
No.
It's on it's been on hiatus for like
It's
years.
it's on hiatus until Bleach finishes, because the people who are making it also make Bleach and one other show, and they said they couldn't do all three, so they dropped Black Clover until the.
Bleach like comes back this month, but the Black Clover manga is coming back soon, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
I
coming
heard.
back in October.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
I'm
that
down
one
with
works,
it.
and you know what? I'm enjoying this because we're making it different.
And I'm also like it's a lot more technical. We can actually like I don't
Right.
know, interesting.
Another character we could throw in here that we don't have on this list. We could throw in Light Yagami from Death Note. We didn't have him there originally because like this was a list of characters.
I haven't seen Death Note, but I know like all
Well,
about
Pillsbury's
Light, so
seen
we
Death
can
Note,
do it.
haven't you? Oh,
He's
really?
never.
I thought
He
one of
doesn't.
you
I don't
had.
think he know. I don't think he knows who Light is. I can talk on Light.
I
I'm
mind,
qualified to
didn't
talk.
matter.
Yeah.
I just thought one of us had seen it at least. You guys should watch it. It's good. Anyway, next is Edward
It's on my
Elric.
list. Edward
Yeah.
Elric.
I think
I mean,
honestly, this one would just be like
an
alchemical
easy one.
reconstruct, whatever, or he can turn his cursed energy into stuff.
Energy into that's what I was thinking. Like he uses cursed energy to like change things or create something
Mm-hmm.
that like instead of physically, like instead of the law of equivalent exchange basically just being something physical, it's just cursed energy instead.
Right. Oh, did we come up with a name for Asta's domain?
No,
Be like void of infinite.
they could.
Anyway, just
I don't. I
move past
can't
that.
get a name.
Yeah, I agree, and I think a good idea.
Domain.
I have an idea for Edward's domain.
I think I also do, but I'll let you go first.
You know the like gate of like the alchemy gate.
Same thing I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's just like there or whatever. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know either.
The truth.
Gate of truth.
That's the person.
That's the person. Yeah.
The gate of truth.
Yeah, I don't know.
Domain
I don't know what
expansion.
the
Gate of truth.
gate.
Gate of equivalent exchange.
So what does it do for him though? What are we saying?
Every time he uses cursed energy, the same amount of cursed energy is taken away from his opponent.
That's good.
Equivalent exchange.
Perfect.
Yeah. Domain expansion. Gate of equivalent exchange.
Oh wow,
Gate of equivalent exchange.
kind of cooking. We're kind of boys.
We're cooking.
All right. Next is Luffy.
Okay. There's a lot of different
Okay.
avenues we could go here. As for
Bold
domain
one.
expansion, I frankly have no clue.
The Going Merry.
It could be the ships or something of that capacity. We can just do because I think we did his devil fruit last time.
Right. No, actually, more
think
so
it'd be
we did his
interesting-
gears, which Lucas.
His gears.
I don't know much about like how that works. I asked him if it was a devil fruit byproduct or if it was just him
It's a devil
byproduct.
fruit.
He said that it's partly just him because Dragon. They think that Luffy's dad can also do that. It's specifically just those two,
Again.
and so can like Dragon.
I don't think we've seen Dragon do anything ever.
And then he said that it's also partly devil fruit because of the true nature of his devil fruit.
It
It's
looks
also
like
partly
math.
hockey. Like Gear 4 is like
That looks like math.
half hockey.
It really does. You do kind of look like Jeff Goldblum.
Thanks. I guess I take it as a compliment. But I think it'd be interesting if we take a hockey approach to this instead.
Okay, I don't know much about hockey. All I know is that we were doing a filter on TikTok, and I got the best hockey because I picked Shanks.
Sure. So there's three types of hockey: observation hockey, which is future sight, basically. Armament hockey, which is you can harden a part of your body.
So like
So,
Attack
like,
Titan.
Sword. Yeah. So like sword can't hit it, you'll hit stronger, but also you can imbue weapons with hockey. It doesn't matter for Luffy, he doesn't use weapons. But
Right, he's just big
and
and
then
stretchy.
and there's Conqueror's hockey. So he has the
Kirishi.
will of the Conqueror, where he can just like knock everyone he wants out in an area. In Fishman Island, he knocks out like 100,000 people in one time.
Oh, sick.
So it's just like overwhelming strength, basically, is what it is. But I think I think it'd be interesting if we did something there. I mean armament's a pretty basic attack, so it could just be he uses cursed energy to harden a part of his body. The more cursed energy he uses, the more part of his body can harden. Um, and then if we want to implement the devil, because he has this one attack called Grizzly Magnum, where he'll go gear 3, so both of his arms are like huge balls, I guess. Then he'll use hockey on him, so then he'll just like throw him. So it's just like 2 wrecking balls flying at you. So if we want to implement the devil fruit, we could do that. But I think like saying like armament, um, armament and observation could be like curse technique, and then we could do, the domain expansion could be like will of the conqueror, and then he can use conqueror's hockey in there.
Will of the Conqueror.
Conqueror. I like that. I think that's good.
Sick.
All right, let's go on to the next one, which is Subaru Natsuki.
Okay. So
Alright, what's your
saying
thing?
this earlier, I think would be interesting because like he is like, since he has like, I know he has the smoke screen or whatever, but he really has nothing in his world.
Yeah, he's got shadow magic, which is like the terrible one.
I wasn't even thinking shadow magic, so I forgot he had that. But I was
Well,
gonna
that's
say
where the smoke screen comes from. Is
That's what
shadow
smokescreen
magic.
is.
He just
I was gonna say, it'd
busts
be interesting.
shadows everywhere.
What if we just gave him a heavenly restriction?
Yeah, you know what? I'd totally be down for that. Another one that I was thinking was like he can expend cursed energy to like rewind time, but it doesn't like
That's more
it doesn't
interesting.
rewind how old he is. It just rewinds like time.
The events, yeah.
It doesn't change him. It just changes everything around him.
Hmm. That's more interesting than what I said. I just thought it'd be like,
It'd be
kinda-
interesting. I mean, I just think that
I don't know what
his
this cursed tool would be though.
his shadow
What?
magic is such
So,
like a low
I
part
have a
of
wonderful
him.
question. What's a heavenly whatever the fuck? Like he just can't use it?
His
what Maki
cursed
and
energy
Koji
is sealed
have.
away or something. He has some sort of like thing that's taken away from him to give him a strength. It's like how Helen Keller can't see or hear, but she could write a book. It's her heavenly
Very good
restriction.
example. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
And also you can't see cursed spirits either.
Right.
Like that's
So
why
he
Maki
needs
needs
that.
glasses.
So he needs the glass.
Yeah. And Toji has it too, but he just doesn't use them. And Mekamaru. But he sucks because he was crippled. That was his heavenly restriction.
And then his domain, hear me out on the domain. Call it the witch's graveyard. And then he just basically like summons the witch of envy or whatever. And she like leads him through all this stuff and she basically like tells him everything the opponent's gonna do whenever whatever.
Mhm.
Because it's her ability that lets him return by
So it's just really good future sight.
right. And if he ever does die in his domain, it just restarts from the back to when he popped his domain again. So he can never his domain is just an instant win.
He's never died in the domain.
Okay. What was it called again?
Witch's graveyard.
Which is great.
I don't know. This is the first thing I thought of because it's like they
No,
always
that's a
die.
really good idea.
Witch.
I think that's a good idea. Domain expansion, which is graveyard.
And his pose would be like that's how he would hit it.
Domain expansion,
Domain
which is graveyard.
Domain expansion.
Domain expansion.
Oh, also
which is
another idea for a domain expansion would be like domain expansion, Amelia's Night, and it's just like an icy world, and like there's Big Puck there.
Big Puck.
Massive puck.
Puck kind of falls off. Anyway, not really important, but it's just kind of true.
Sucks.
I
I don't like
digress.
Puck.
Next is Kafka, I think. That's his name.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one.
Fire Force guy, right?
Nope, that's
Yeah.
Shinra. Kafka's is Kai. Kafka's Kaiju.
All right, we're going to Shinra.
Shinra is easy. Shinra's domain is just gonna be the evangelist thing, right?
Yes.
So what's that place called?
No clue. It's just the evangelist. We can just call it the evangelist.
If you wanted to go like kind of boring, you could just have it to where he can expel his cursed energy as flames.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of?
What are you thinking of? Like curse technique? The name?
No. Domain expansion. We can call it what's I can't remember what it's called. Like when he has like the connection with other people with the like
Dola link?
Dola link, an Adola link. He can call it a Dola link.
Domain expansion, adult.
Yeah.
And basically, he's just faster and stronger in every way in the
Oh
domain.
yeah, he can move at the speed of light in his domain.
Yeah. And then also, I don't know why it's like complete sidetrack. I haven't got spoiled on JJK yet. I haven't seen the leaks, so.
Oh yeah, me neither.
And also, it ends next week.
Yeah. Apparently, it's
So.
not like ending. It's ending, but it's
Yeah,
not ending.
I heard about that. There might be like a spin-off or something. I don't know.
A Jujutsu Shippuden, if you will.
Yeah. And they're going to announce it after the chapter or something. It's going to be announced after the chapter comes out next week,
Yeah.
which we'll talk
It could
about.
also be, hopefully, stuff about season 3.
Could be. Or it's a popularity poll. Who knows?
If it is, I will vote for Mekamaru.
I'll vote for
I'll also vote for Mekamaru.
Vote for me.
Kusakabe.
Oh yeah, I love that part
I like
whenever he's there in
Kusakabe.
the show.
He is there once or twice.
Twice?
Twice? Twice.
And then yeah, I guess we'll just have his cursed tactic be use cursed energy to create fire.
Devil's Ignition.
Monkey D.
That's a
Rufus.
good name. No, that's actually I don't think Jacob realized how good of a name that is.
Wait, what did you say?
Devil's Ignition.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because he's the devil.
That actually is a really good one.
Thank you. I mean, I've heard you say that before.
He remembers.
I remember some things.
You should watch Fire Force after One Piece.
I will.
You good.
Next
Good.
is Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. Well,
His cursed energy cuts like a chainsaw.
yeah. That's
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess
I mean, there's
yeah,
not
his
much,
domain
there's not
can
much.
just
He's a one-dimensional character. There's
He's
two
a
things he
one-trick
likes.
pony.
There's two things he likes: being a chainsaw and women. You can't do.
Yeah.
You can't make him a
Can't do
woman.
anything else.
That's true.
His
He
domain
also-
should just. There you go.
He can drink blood and heal himself, so we can do something like that in the domain.
That's what I was gonna say too. Yeah. Or where like just in the domain he heals rapidly or something,
Yeah.
making him kind of invincible. But it's got to be like a time limit.
Yeah.
For the next 4 minutes and 11 seconds, Hikari's basically invincible.
So it could be like you know that warehouse when he fights the zombies. His domain
Yes.
could just be that huge warehouse or whatever, and there's just like blood and stuff everywhere. Then he cuts him, and any damage he takes, he
Or it could be the
drink blood.
hotel.
Or it could be the hotel. But I think that would work better as a domain expansion for that curse,
But yeah, I don't even remember what the name of it was.
the hotel curse.
The hotel.
The fella.
The guy.
Yeah. And his curse technique, I don't know, chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
And then his
Hey.
domain, I don't know
Yeah.
what you called it.
He's a boring character. Whenever we do any of these, Denji's is never going to be interesting.
No, none of us like Genji either, so it's like
Yeah, he's like kind of an L character. He's okay. I mean, like, he has his moments.
yeah.
I don't care.
Anyway, while on the subject of Chainsaw Man, count the pedophiles with Pilsbury 68.
He can't keep getting away with this.
All of them.
How did he
Every
pull
character
past
in the show. Every character in the show is most likely a pedophile. Denji, Kibino, Power probably not. Makima. Actually, that's the only three I can think of. But
There's like 5 characters in the show though, so
yeah, there is. Aki, I don't think Aki's a pedophile. Kobeni
No.
probably
The
not
amount
a
of that's
pedophile.
alive is also very low, too.
yeah, we don't have a lot to pick through.
All right.
No.
Next is Hinata.
Okay. First of all, Andrew, I was telling Andrew that I like Hinata more than Subaru the other day, and he wasn't happy.
I was not happy.
Well, they're very different characters.
Yeah.
So,
Hinata, here, I got a good idea. He can use cursed energy, and he can use like if I touch this Lloyd figure, and then he can just make it go like fly
High, perchance.
fly high. That's what it can be called. It can be called fly high.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good technique.
Jacob, did you hear me?
nope.
Okay. So what Hinata can do is he can take his cursed energy, and if I take good old Lloyd Forger here, which I still haven't found his gun, and I'm really pissed off about it. If I can just go like this, and then he can just go like, and I said he can go flying, and Matt said he'd fly high because that's the name of one of the openings. So we can call it Fly High.
That reminds me of that one kid's quirk from Class B. You know, where he can like just touch things and he can just shoot them.
Oh,
Basically the same.
that's
thing,
basically
okay.
just old school gear shift.
Yeah, it's just shittier shit. The little
Yeah.
fat kid from 1B. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, fuck me.
Domain
and
expansion,
domain.
Heavenly Court, or Court of the Ravens. I don't know, something like that.
Oh, we could do that. I don't know what it would be. Like what he would get. It's just a game of volleyball.
It's
No,
just a game of volleyball. He's got the whole team.
It's Hikari's domain. But instead of him having to gamble, if he wins volleyball, he gets like
I would
bunch of
say then
buffs.
it's more like Higuruma's
And he gets
domain.
the whole team. The whole team is there.
It is more like Higuruma's. Higuruma's though is like nothing happens. I guess things happen, but like
Yeah, I
they
mean,
just stand there in Higuruma's.
if he wins volleyball, their curse technique is taken away.
For a little minute. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
do
for
that.
like 5 minutes.
And he gets the help of the whole team. All 7 of them are there.
They do the synchronized attack.
They do the synchronized attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Kageyama do the super quick.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, next is Desir from Returner's Magic, which Pillsbury's pretty knowledgeable about this show, as we're aware.
7 minutes into the first episode.
7 whole minutes.
7 whole minutes.
We'll just like this one will be pretty easy. I think he can just like he could have his technique just be able to undo any curse technique for like time.
Yeah.
And then his domain would be like, I guess, kind of like Asta's.
No.
No.
Yeah,
You can just be like, no.
not really much we can do there.
You cannot. You
Alright.
shall not.
Next one's gonna be a little more difficult. It's gonna be Kirito.
Fuck.
His
All
domain's
right.
just the
He can
game.
wield 2 swords
No, he can't wield 2 swords. That's impossible.
with his curse.
His domain's just the game. I think that's it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just ironclad.
His domain is just Einkrad.
yeah.
But what would his curse
Einkrad.
technique be?
Just swinging swords fast.
Yeah.
His
He's
curse.
got
He
it.
can make 2 swords out of cursed energy.
Which do like double damage to curses or something like that.
Which are really cool and strong and stuff. And he
Awesome.
would
He's
beat
got-
Goku.
And he's got this sick ass code.
Yeah.
It begs
Yeah,
to
his
differ.
sweet ass code makes it
It
different.
begs to differ. My sweet ass code begs to differ.
All right. Next is actually Kafka.
Okay.
Okay.
No fucking clue.
No.
Um,
I mean, he can like make parts of his body into the
Here's the thing.
kaiju, and then his domain is just him as the entirety of the kaiju.
him and Aaron, I don't want to give him the same thing.
That's true.
It's like basically him and Aaron are the same, except Aaron's a lot taller. I don't know, I was thinking like for the domain, it could just be it could go do a callback to like his job, where it's just like
Yeah.
kaiju cleanup, and then just like all of the other like a bunch of the other smaller kaijus are there. Like they're still big, but like the spider guy
Yeah.
and the first one, the one at the beginning of the episode.
I agree.
Thanks.
I know you do.
His curse technique is just, whoa, I'm like crazy strong.
He's strong now. Perfect.
Perfect. All right.
I'm
Who's
glad we got
next?
that.
Yeah, glad to be.
Next is Sung Jin Woo.
Oh fuck. All right.
Solo leveling comes back in January.
We went off of
Oh,
his like
shit.
solo leveling ability. Now, what if we did it off like his skills that he has, like his shadow he can summon his shadow army.
Egress the Blood Red. I love Egress.
Arise.
Arise. Egress the Blood Red.
That's a good one.
And
That can be the like
he can
the
summon
domain,
he
and
he
he
summon
summons all of
Shikigami normally, and then his domain is just
just
that
all of
throne room, and then he just goes arise. Domain expansion. Arise.
Domain expansion. Arise. And
like,
then they all.
the portals open with like all the guys coming out. Oh no, my
Egress-
giants!
Egress is just Maharaga.
Yep.
Egress the Blood Red.
Oh, we got that settled.
Yeah, I am too.
Glad.
Next is Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager. So here's what we
See,
can do.
I gave Kafka the short end of the stick so we could actually do cool stuff with Aaron.
Okay. So for Aaron, I think his regular thing can just be like Titan, and then his
Domain
domain could be
expansion. The rumbling.
the rumbling.
It's just the big fellas are there.
Got big
Yeah.
fellas.
Just kind of there.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't really think there's much of.
Nope.
I mean, that's
Ain't too much.
we got Lloyd. I mean, we can. Got Lloyd.
Um,
Gun.
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 Yeah, gun.
He has Mai's curse
that
segment.
already exists. Yeah, I was gonna say that exists. Oh, she's not using it.
Lloyd would be better at it.
You can't. You can't say that.
I mean, it's fine.
Don't worry.
Nothing. I just like spoiled JJK. But I don't think you picked up on it. But Jacob sure did.
Yeah, immediately. That's immediately what I was thinking too.
I didn't catch what you said. Did you say she's dead?
No.
No. Gun.
Gun.
Good. Or Master of Disguise.
No, I already done that one. Too late.
Yeah, well.
Domain expansion. Loving family.
Domain expansion.
Yeah, no, that's actually good. He just like makes you hallucinate where you think you're just like with your caring family and you're like a father of two, and then he just knocks down your door and just like gives you the right hook, and you realize that this is all been a lie. You're
Just
stuck there
like
for like
Armand
15
does.
years. Exactly. And he plays the trumpet sound. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm really lost here. I don't know what to do for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's about all you really can do.
The guy.
First
He can have the
gun.
heavenly whatever the fuck. He can have the heavenly whatever the fuck. Where he just
Heavenly
uses
restriction.
gun. Or we
Or
can
it's
do
just
something like
Heavenly
the
gun
lieutenant
restriction.
from Fire Force. Or we can do something like the lieutenant from Fire Force.
For heavenly restriction?
No, just for his like.
Oh, for gun.
Yeah, for gun. It could just be
Well,
like.
he would also
lieutenant.
just be gun.
I mean.
I've only
I
just
guess-
begun to fight. He
He
says that every
That's a
time.
lie, dude.
I think it's all the protective.
Yep, no, that's it. That's all of them.
What time are we at?
52 minutes.
All right. Well,
So we can start winding down then.
Yeah,
I mean, I think we
it's,
covered everything we wanted to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, if we have nothing else to talk about, no new anime episodes coming out. I mean, we're all excited for the stuff coming out in October.
Someone got hit in the boy.
I'm watching. Yeah, well,
Someone
we're
got
all
hit in
watching
the butt.
ReZero. I might
We're all
watch Dawn to Dawn. I don't know. We'll see.
I
It's
might
on
watch
Netflix. But it's probably be on 9.
Shika Noko 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 Koishtan Tan is over.
Yeah, canceled. Yeah, I saw that.
It's over.
Yeah, they canceled it.
People just didn't watch it. I saw that on Twitter too.
I thought you meant like it finished season 1. They canceled it. That's
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah,
It
no,
got
it's
canceled.
done. It's done forever.
I heard Solo Leveling's coming back in January.
That'll be hype.
Yeah.
Oh,
ReZero's
none
coming
of us
back, or not ReZero. Fire Force is coming back in April.
none of us watched Bleach, but that's coming out this month.
Which will be
Or
good because
October.
I'm
None of us
excited
watched
for
Blue
Black
Lock.
Clover to
Blue
come
Lock's
back.
coming out in November.
One Piece still weekly.
Still going
Manga
strong.
and anime. I'll be there soon. Jacob will be too, probably
I'll be there.
before me.
I'll be there in 5 days.
See, now I don't care if you watch it because Jacob really likes it. and
I'm dropping it.
Jacob's
Let's go.
showing the interest that I wanted you to show in it.
Mhm.
So
Well, I mean,
I'm
it was
casting you to the
really good.
side.
It got my attention. It hooked me.
So now Jacob's my favorite. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. It's not
This
my
Like
is
this video, the
blasphemy.
HCast. Don't forget
This is
to check out the
blasphemy.
playlist in the description. There isn't a playlist in the description.
blasphemy.
But there is
There's
a
no
channel.
playlist. The only
There is a
thing is
channel
playlist.
you can come to watch it. There will be new videos on all of our channels.
Sometime.
Always come down there, subscribe to check it out, so then you can be,
I refuse.
Oh, my
you can
name's
be
Evan.
notified when we upload. And
I
it's-
refuse to
Like,
be
subscribe.
bullied on my not as liking as much of One Piece as Jacob.
And as always, my name is Gold. See you next time.
Take it easy.
Someone got hit in the boing line.
Boing loing.